I'm Stacie. I grew up a little bit in Florida and also in Knoxville. I've been here for about 15 years. I have two brothers and great parents, and I went to high school in Knoxville. I was in the marching band. I twirled the flag, so more focused on just schoolwork and getting through high school and doing a good job. Not really dating like everybody else. I did end up having a serious relationship at the end of my senior year, and didn't really end well. I found out that he had been cheating on me for a while. Just kind of angered me, honestly, more than anything. And so for my own safety, I guess, I felt like I needed to get tested and find out the truth about anything. So I ended up finding hope. After I made the appointment and everything, I was very stressed out. I was very nervous and felt unsure about myself, of why I would have put myself in a situation of I would have had to get tested in the first place. It was very homey. Even the first people, when I walked in the door and I was greeted kindly, and they, asked me why I was there, and could tell I was nervous, and reassured me that no matter what, they were gonna help me. When I finally got in and sat down and talked to a nurse, they were very informative. I felt like they knew what they were doing, and I had been prepared as well. When I left, I felt very at ease. My next visit wasn't anywhere near as scary. It was more of just I think I need a well woman check. So these are people that I like, and I feel comfortable with these people, and I know that they will give me the information I need and help me. And when I walked in, I said hello, and they were like, "Hey, Stacie, right?" I was like, "Oh my gosh, that's crazy." And it really gave you like a sense of just being a family. Like, they knew who I was, they knew why I had been there before. It made me feel really good that they had taken the time to actually look at me and look at my face and my name, and when I walked in, remember who I was. And I wasn't just, "Oh, hi, who are you?" I wasn't just some random person. I was somebody who was known. The third time I was out of college. I had just gotten out of a crazy serious relationship about like 5 or 6 months prior, and was just kind of hanging out with friends and letting people influence me, partying a lot, and not feeling sacred about my own body like I should have. And lost, I guess, myself, honestly. I lost myself and gave myself to somebody who didn't deserve it. And I realized that they didn't deserve it. And by that time, it was just kind of too late. I honestly didn't think I was pregnant. I actually only bought a test because I was like, it's like one of those things. You buy it and then you're not. And if you don't, then you are. So I bought it and took the test, and not even 10 seconds later, it popped up pregnant. And I honestly didn't know what to think. Oh, yeah. I was scared out of my mind. I had my parents and I had a few close friends, but I was single and out of college and didn't have my own house. I wasn't sure how I could do anything, how I was going to be able to raise a kid or be pregnant. I don't know. It was crazy. I mean, I immediately told my mom, but honestly, the only place that I could think of that I felt like would understand and talk to me and help me at all, remembered that place being Hope, and it brought me back. It's not that I wasn't comfortable. I was comfortable, and I knew all the people, and even making the appointment, like, they knew who I was on the phone, and they knew what I was coming into, but it was almost like I was ashamed of myself. So then I felt ashamed to go anywhere, because those were people who knew me and knew my story and knew that from the first 2 times I was there, I was bettering my life and progressing, and it just felt like a huge step back, and I almost felt bad for going, in a way, to like show them that this is what I had done.
How did they respond when they saw you?
With open arms. Always. Immediately they could see that I wasn't comfortable, and they brought me straight back into a room, and I think I actually sat down with Kendall and Megan for like 20 or 30 minutes and just cried and talked to them, and it just kind of solidified these people mean something to me and I mean something to them, and it just made me feel better about the entire situation, that I knew that they were there and I could figure things out, and they were gonna help me with the rest of my story. I was nervous at first, being in a classroom setting and being with a bunch of other people, because I was like, oh, well, maybe I'm the only person who's made a mistake and I'm the only one who's single. And when I walked in, it was just a whole different experience. It was an entire classroom of people basically who were just like me, who didn't have a plan and didn't know what they were doing. Some were single, some were younger than me, and it just amazed me that all of those people were brought together into a setting that we could all just learn and become moms together. By the end of it, you just felt so comfortable with everything. I mean, still scared, but comfortable that you had been taught what you needed to know and that you were ready for what was to come next. At the very end, they were nice enough to throw everyone a baby shower, and you got a car seat and pack and plays, and it just fully prepares you for anything that you would need. Then, I had Brantley. Once he was here, I knew what I was doing, and I was happy about it, and oh my gosh, it's like nothing that you can even describe. Like, he's just so cute. I love him so much. I don't know where I would be without Hope, and I am glad that I never have to find out what life would be like without it, because I wouldn't be where I am today. I wouldn't have my son, I don't think. I wouldn't be getting married or anything. I have a whole new sense of completeness that I didn't even really know that I needed.